are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dobson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly. Right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Jahan Johnson was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud going to throw right away. Deep free downfield. It's hurt. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 17 on the first play. And a first down. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Why, Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt Stroud. And into the end zone. What a response! Christian Kirk, touchdown, Texas. Now, Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Ball square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's caught. It's Calcaterra. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even at 6 apiece. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Now Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7. Hurts to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Second and 6.
From 23, here's second down and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. To the right side and incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
This is third and 6. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Reed Blankenship has the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are He's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now Stroud. This spot is big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And as much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
They were able to complete this pass. How often do we see these running backs run these angle routes where they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll let Chubb try to run it in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
13, Texans 12. Jaime Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Because it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively and sets up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Braxton Berrios deep for Houston. And he looks up. He's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Complete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On third down, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Down, you understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
All right. Tony. 19 Texas. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw. That's caught right side for tight end Schultz. and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And that'll be good for about half a dozen. All the setup, second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Texans, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Chuck. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up second.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
On second down, Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a give to Barkley, running right, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. It's 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Henry To'oTo'o. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end run.
Take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 18.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a big play on 4th down. 38 yards. Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. throw for Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Look the high. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw here on first down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 19. What's up? Hey, uno. 19 Texas. Hey, south. Hey, uno Mars.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage to Brown.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Oh, ready?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Oh.
Second down throw for Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. Bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. for Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and up the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. So the Eagles use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third down.
Throwing is Hurts. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be out of bounds. It stops the clock. They're continuing to get closer toward a potential game-winning field goal try. Barkley.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On third down, it's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield. That's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch. And he takes it in for a touchdown.
Here's Pierce for the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are right back in this one.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. We both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks. But then there's a 3rd. Then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.